Had to get my kids out of the bath to come back and then it's coming.
Good luck and have fun.
Yeah, I was reminiscing my past.
For iron and Terran. Justice be done. We embrace the glory of battle. Honor guides I am here in the shadows. Cold is the void. State thy bidding. I serve. For now. Intriguing. I am here in the shadows. You require my...
Not the probes.
I am the heart of darkness. It shall be. I am here in the shadows.
Base is under attack.
Cold is the state thy bidding. Very well. For the reckoning. Veraku. We
Oracle perceiving. I see.
I am
The threads of let us begin. The stars align. Extrapolating strings. Na Zuktai. It is destined. Harmonized. Our fate.
I am here in the shadows.
We. An omen. You seek guidance? How can I... An Erodine Rashik. Our window is short. Na Zuktai. An omen. The threads of fate lie bare. Dimensional strings attuned.
I am the heart of darkness. We
see. Nazuta. The stars. Let us begin. The threads of fate lie bare. I see. Our window is short.
Genetic matrix. Golden armor.
Mineral field depleted.
We interpret.
The minerals have up and gone.
Direct my vengeance.
Finished learning.
Let us begin. An omen.
Genetic matrix active.
Mineral field depleted.
Our window is short. An Eridine Rashagal. Extrapolating strings. You seek guidance? The threads of fate lie bare. How can I aid you? You seek guidance? Our fates are one.
Direct my vengeance. Genetic matrix active.
Harmonized. Let us begin.
Direct my vengeance.
We interpret an omen, an Eridine Rashagal. A window.
Research complete. The minerals have up and gone.
An omen.
Genetic matrix.
Let our window is short. You seek guidance?
Direct my vengeance.
How can I aid you? The threads of fate lie an open.
Genetic. I'm here in the shadows.
Let us begin. An omen. You seek guidance? The stars align. Our fate.
Finished learning.
Rashagal. The threads of fate lie there. How can it be? I see. We enter.
Mineral field depleted. The minerals have up and gone.
We are focused. We shall stand.
Research complete.
Moon order.
Mineral field depleted.
Data. I'm here in the shadows. We are the light of the power.
He's not liking it.
Charge.
The minerals have up and gone.
I'm here in the shadows.
Mineral field depleted.
I'm here in the shadows. We are focused.
Justice has come.
They're attacking our. Your forces are under attack.
We shall stand against the darkness.
Guide us.
The minerals have up and gone.
I will comply. I heed the call.
Mineral field depleted.
In unity, there is strength. We are united.
The minerals have up and gone.
We see. I'm here in the shadows.
Mineral field depleted.
My charge.
Well, there's no more gas with this one. The minerals have up and gone.
As all are one.
We are. Our minds are as one.
Mineral field depleted.
We meet the enemy in glorious battle. We are the light.
Direct us.
complete.
We proceed.
Vespene Geyser exhausted. And they're out of here.
You gotta have strategy, buddy. You can't just make units. My base now.
The minerals have up and gone.
We agree. By the heart of iron. We proceed. Downloading orders. Directive confirmed. With purpose. Enemy verified. Reinforcing silence. Rono Hashi. We agree. Weapon systems engaged. Directive confirmed. We proceed. Guide. We await. Directive. Inala Ajini. Cyweb reinforcing.
I am here in the shadows.
We await. Reinforcing Cyweb.
I am here in the shadows.
Enemy verified.
Check out these widow mines.
Rono Hashi.
Alright, let's go back. What happened there? So, this is my standard Protoss build. No cannon rush. I've worked on this one many times a while ago, and I don't often do this one, but I just like my cannon rush style. But this one's more of macro with some tactics. So we go for a pylon, gateway, gas. And we'll get another gas. And then we get a zealot. He wants to see if the gateway is gonna light up with the SCV, because he wants to know if there's a zealot coming or not, or if you know, because if there's no zealot, that means his reaper's gonna get in quick and do some damage before the stalker. Not much, but depending on the Protoss. I go for my side and I send the zealot out. I send it out. The reason why I send it out is because the reaper is gonna meet up with it, and if I just keep sending the zealot forward, then he's gonna have to deal with the zealot instead of the SCVs. So we have him go over here, just drag him out, right? Just drag him back over to the main base while I get my stalkers. Now there's three reapers. So with the 3 reapers, could be a problem. You know, he's gonna just keep sending. So he wants to kind of like kill the stalker eventually. But with the battery shield here for the reaper anyway, and the stalker here, I decided to get the battery shield here as well, only because I saw the 3 reapers, and that'll take care of this area and this area. If I only have the battery shield here, and my stalkers aren't going to be defended. So it's coming in with more reapers. you can't chase them with the stalkers. So that's what the Oracle's for. The Oracle is for multiple reasons. One, if there's Reapers. Two, if there isn't Reapers, we use them as stasis wards. I rarely go over here to try to do damage. I try to find other ways to do damage, and I'm not trying to go for worker damage because there could be a Widow Mine, it could be a turret, you know, and that already is hurting themselves a little bit by defending that. For me, using him for stasis wards, forcing him to come to me because I have a fast expansion, it's like the direction that I'm trying to go towards. So here he is. The Oracle's really good at chasing these Reapers down. And he kind of gave up on these Reapers the moment the Oracle came in and destroyed most of them. He's kind of gave up. So he's gonna get in his expo. He's got a Marauder Marine build, and my stalkers went over there just to poke. So I noticed that there's gonna be a few units because I just did some damage with the stalkers. So we took out the Marines, cleared out whatever we could take out, and we're gonna move on to a third. The reason we took a third is because he took a command center. So I'm like, okay, you lost the Reapers, you went for a command center. So now that you have a command center, I'm gonna try to force you to come to me by getting a third. You can get him to come to you faster if you take a third, and he's like, oh shoot, you got a third already, I gotta punish it. So that's one thing you gotta watch out. So the Oracles, you don't lose the Oracles. They're not there to trade. They're there to regenerate energy. And with energy, you could pretty much stasis areas that you need to defend from like a quick run by. So we're gonna use these to just stasis ward areas, and that's gonna defend this area way quicker. It's gonna be defending this area. So our Tempests are just gonna be here to guard our area from our 1, 2, 3 base. So if he drops here, we have Tempest to take care of that area from range. If he attacks here, we got this area and the cannons. If he attacks here, we got this area, and we're gonna make cannons right now. Our third just seems to be more weaker, so we gotta just protect that first. Alright, he's gonna go in with a Widow Mine drop, and Tempests are really good to counter that. And we got the Revelation with the Oracles. That'll take care of the Widow Mines. And we do more stasis wards because they cool down after a while. Alright, so when he scans like that, that means he's nearby. There's no reason to scan right there if he's not going to be interested in attacking. So we're going to go over there, take a Revelation just to see them. The Revelation is going to help us with the Tempest. Now, the Tempest and Colossus will take care of the Bio. The Tempest kind of creates a Bio type of response. We do another one right underneath us right here. We bait him in. He thinks he cleared everything. We pull back, and he gets stasis. Now our Colossus back up, and our Tempest will take care of the tanks. So if he had Liberators, 2 Liberators zoning out, and tanks right here, our Tempest will take care of that. That's what the Tempest is for. Keep you from getting sieged up and libbed. So we got our Tempest, we got our Colossus, and then we just keep making those. And while we make those, we switch over to Storm. So we have our Twilight Council, we're getting our Templar Archives, and then we're gonna get some more gateways eventually. Now in the meantime, since we did that that engagement and he didn't do so well there, I'm going to take another base because he's taking 3 bases. I'm going to take a 4th base, and that's going to draw him into me again, or at least should draw him into me. But I'm going to engage him because I know his army is a little bit lower now. Alright, so I kicked him out of his base. Killed some SCVs, took out some Marines, lowered his numbers again. And I'm taking a 4th. And at the same time, I'm getting my Colossus. I'm getting more gateways. I got my Templars collecting. And I'm going to be getting a mothership. You can see this army comp is not so easy to just destroy. And for him, he's going, oh, it's Colossus and Tempest. So my Marines and my Vikings. I'll make more Marines, more Vikings. That'll take care of the comp. But that's what the Storm is for. The Storm is to deal with the clumps that they end up doing with this composition. And I do like to get my Colossus and Tempest. One thing about the Tempest and the Colossus, they're so bulgy that they hide the Templars. You hide the Templars behind the big-headed Colossus, and it's hard to see what's in there. You know, it's kind of like a blocker. There goes my mothership. And I know he has another base over here. So we're going to do a 2-hit combo. We're going to go to the top right, force his army into this area, and then we're going to recall into his main base. It's better than just headbutting. And I keep it here first. The reason why I keep it here is because I'm not sure. Sometimes you delay, and it takes a little while to get the recall. You don't want to go in here and then not have a recall and be like, oh shoot, I need a little bit more time. You want to make sure you have it. And for the meantime, I'm setting up this play. You know, I'm setting him up to re-siege if he's got siege tanks, whatever, to re-siege in this area. Alright, so we took out the Vikings. He's back thinking that this is the area to defend. Even if, F2, A move over here. And during this time, I recall into his base. Now, the reason why the recall into the base does really good is because when you have storm, the best time you can storm somebody is when you force their hand, because they have to go to you. They're not like, oh, it's okay, I'll just kind of back up a little bit, I'll wait for the right time, and then I'll attack you. So they'll spread their Marines, or they'll try to do anything to kind of avoid the storms. But when they're in this situation, they have to protect the main base. So they have to run up the ramp. They're just like, oh, shoot, I'm getting hit from the main. I got to go in there post haste. So the Templars are in there. And we're going to go in there. And you're gonna see that they're gonna just go right inside. They have no chance to just wait and stall and go, let me see when I could, you know, go in there at the right time. Now they're kind of like on the, oh shoot, I gotta get in there now. And then that's when you get them money shots right here. The Vikings clump up, the Marines clump up, you know, everything clumps up because they're trying to go up the choke, and they're just, you know, shocked that there's an army coming. It's like, what? And we just storm them to death. And if he didn't leave, we would just break this out. If he gets too, you know, too close, we just recall back home. We take another base. We consolidate our workers, and then we go for another play. So that's how this build works. It's a really strong build. You got to remember that your oracles are not to go and do damage per se. They're there to do stasis wards, and for stasis wards they give backup to your Tempest. The batteries and cannons protect your expansions for holding off the bio. Your Colossus takes care of the Marines that want to deal with the Tempest. And the Storm takes care of the rest when they want to pile up, because they're going to want to group up their Vikings for the Tempest and the Colossus. So hopefully you guys could try it out and enjoy the creativeness and the variety of the comp that you have. Tempest, Storm, Stalkers, you know, stasis warding, Mothership. GG.